Wow, I'll tell you what, I don't know how I messed up the editing on that video yesterday. I apologize about that. That is just a complete embarrassment, isn't it? We're still waiting on Daniela's. Well, you don't know about this yet. That's tomorrow's video. Y'all be sure to watch tomorrow's video to see what Daniela planted there. Daniela is able to bring these boxes home from her work, where they use bulk supplies and lots of stuff. And we're going to cover just as much of the front yard as we possibly can with garden beds this year. And so we're going to start by sheet mulching with these cardboard boxes covered with leaves and straw and goat bedding and whatever other organic mulch materials that we can find. Just spread it out and layer it up. And you can see in this garden bed we have some kitchen waste, some orange peelings and eggshells, and I'm just going to cover the bottom with a generous layer of little bits of cardboard that would blow away otherwise if I were to try to do it with sheet mulch. And here the boys have dropped off a load of wet, yucky bedding that's been scooped out from under a chicken cage. So that's going to go in the bottom of this bed. So this is the second bed that the kids made with that free pallet wood. Didn't they do an amazing job? Y'all leave a comment and let Jonathan know what an amazing job he did. I'm just going to put this here and figure out what to fill it up with. I think that's going to work exceptionally well. I love the way that it looks. I love the way that we're developing a grid pattern with our beds. That suits me just fine. And here's some of the straw that we were able to find on the side of the road. It is very well weathered. It is starting to decompose already. It is going to be perfect to fill the bulk of this bed with. It is already full of worms. And yeah, it does have some of the wheatgrass growing in it, but that's going to get covered up. If you've ever read or studied about the Ruth Stout gardening method, she proposed that you just keep piling on hay. Anywhere that you see a weed, you just put more hay on top of it. And so that's essentially what we're doing. Now, when we first decided to do the raised beds, I was a little bit overwhelmed of where we're going to get enough soil. And then I watched one of Liz Zorab's videos, and she said, just fill up the beds with whatever you got. And so she was filling her beds with partially decomposed wood chips, and she dug holes into the wood chips, filled them with compost, and then planted directly into the holes. And so I'm improvising, and I'm using what we have, and what we have are these bales of straw. This is the bed that I've just filled with straw. Well, I filled Daniela's bed up also. There's some other things in there, some orange peels and some shavings out of a bird nest, nesting box. I've got my number one helper out here, messy hair, no care, Catherine. And we got something in the mail. What did we get, Catherine?
We don't believe it's got mushroom seeds.
Mushroom seeds.
Dad, mushrooms don't have seeds. Where did they come from?
Well, you said that almost as though we have rehearsed it. This is winecap mushroom spawn. It's actually wheat berries that have been inoculated with winecap mushrooms. And we're going to put this into this bed with the straw, and hopefully they will grow and produce edible mushrooms for us.
It'd be hilarious if it didn't grow mushrooms.
It will grow mushrooms.
It may not.
Okay, here, I want you to open that up. Be careful of the staples.
What's this for?
That is cotton that they put in there. I thought that was kind of genius. That helps the seeds to be able to get fresh air so they can breathe because they're alive. Did you know that mushrooms are not plants?
I need scissors.
Okay, we'll be right back. So Catherine is going to sprinkle these wheat berries that have been inoculated with the winecap mushrooms into this bed. Winecap mushrooms grow in straw and sawdust and wood chips and wood shavings, and this is the perfect environment from the best that I have read. I've never grown these before, so we're hoping that they will grow. And it's about to rain this afternoon, so we're not going to water it in. We will top this garden bed off with soil, and we will plant some kind of vegetables in here because it may take several months for the mushrooms to grow.
Even sprout.
Well, yeah. It has to colonize. Put some more on this side. There you go. The mushrooms have to colonize the entire bed with the mycelium, which is like the root structure.
Dad, this last
Okay, put it over here in the shavings area.
right on the little red feather.
Right on the little red feather. I will leave a link down in the description of where I purchased these. They were very inexpensive for what they are. And I will probably order more and maybe inoculate all of my beds with this. The mycorrhizae, the mycelium, is extremely beneficial to the plants.
Now please be sure to subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up.
And y'all be sure to watch tomorrow's video to see what Daniela has planted in this garden bed.